Welcome to the You Heard podcast, your go-to for Miami Hurricanes football. Ben, Joe, Hope, and CB break down recruiting, hot topics, and game day action.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end.
No, let's talk about this right now because you completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like,
what are we talking about, son?
Get into it, talk. I felt
Keeping it a buck.
Let me close these curtains real quick.
You heard.
you see it. What up, Joey?
One down, man. How's everybody doing this lovely evening?
It just sounds amazing. Look at that. I'm like, it's just. Oh, here we go.
Absolutely.
Have you heard the difference when you watch it back? Have you heard the difference?
I was stargazing. Life's so short. I need all my babies.
Hey,
Man.
what's up, Joey? How you been, brother? It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know, tough week. You know, outside. I'm outside now, man, and I don't like it. I don't like it outside. You know what I mean?
From day one, you were like, nah.
Yeah, I don't like it outside, man. But you know, show must go on. So
Gotta do what you gotta do. AO in the building, Overdose in the building. Fresh was in here early. We saw it.
what's going on? Ayo.
You know what I'm saying? In the middle of Iowa somewhere,
man.
some traffic and some, you know what I'm saying, children of the corn type situation.
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely, man. Been watching our Canes all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And Indy, wish I could have went up there, man. It looked like it's lit up there. Oh man, I wish I could have went up there.
Yo, shout out to Dolphin Derek was out there with his son, you know what I'm saying? Doing his thing, getting pictures, and was there all week. I think he went to every single day. So that's dope, man. I've never been to a combine. I assume it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like just being able to be there. So you've been there, right, Joe?
Yeah, went last year, man, and enjoyed a couple days. I didn't go all the days because, again, there wasn't too many Canes there, if any. Right? There was a couple, maybe.
A couple.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this year I definitely wanted to go, man, because you know Canes was there, Elijah Roberts was there, man. We, still cool with him and the family. So I definitely wanted to see. My brother was out of the country. I would have had the crib to myself,
Yeah, but you gotta take it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta that's crazy. That would have been dope though. I'm gonna try to hit it up one time, one year. We'll see about that. But yeah, man, how you? Let's just jump right in, man.
Hold up. We got to hold on. Hold up.
Let's stop the show. Hold
up. Let me play some lot. Let me buy my little Powerball ticket right now, man.
Miracles
came on. Let me get online real quick.
It's 6 numbers, right?
In North Carolina, you could buy your tickets online, man. So
word?
Yeah. So
it's 6 numbers in Florida. I think it's 6 numbers in Florida. Let me get these.
It's 6 numbers
right. Something happened. Yeah. 6 numbers.
Something catastrophic has happened just now. So
there's some shit. The internet is going crazy off something because something has gone terribly either wrong or right for this to be the occasion. The man is here on time.
Mo is here, man, and I don't know.
I don't know if we should do the rest of the show. Should we just end it?
Yeah, because it's gonna be fantastic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can't get it. It can't get any better. It only goes downhill from here. You know what I mean? Like Mo's here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mo. Oh man,
these numbers real quick. Yep. I'm dead serious. I'm playing these numbers right now.
No, I don't doubt it. If I could do it online, I would too. AO says, who told him the show started at noon? That's how he had to be here. Shout out to AO, man. That's my guy. Good people. We get some simple. I don't know. I'm stunned. I am rattled, fam. You know what I'm saying? I got a clip like Tank did last night. This guy. I don't know what to do anymore. This is Mo's here, fam. Wild times.
Yeah.
Can't show that graphic that you know what I'm saying, those emojis that you put up there, hey, Mo. Come on. Just because
They
you're
up
here
there.
early doesn't mean
They up there.
they there.
I see 'em.
Somebody else
I
can see him. Yeah, we see him. Yeah, man. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Combine.
Yes.
Who, from what you watched, who impressed you? Who you think, you know what I'm saying, made themselves some money?
Everybody look good. Everybody look good. All right, so let's not just talk about Canes, but we can start with Canes, man. Everybody, all of them look good. I can't hold you. Like Sam Brown tested very well. Like we probably all thought he would.
Yep.
X looked good in his drills, the gauntlet drills, and just running out to whatever. He looked good. Obviously Cam didn't look at this. Oh Lord.
What's happening? Okay, all right.
Again, my powerful. Yeah, I'm glad I bought the tickets because the headphones are coming on.
The headphones are on. This is real. Okay, we're doing this. Good?
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Okay. Poke looks a little different today. We're going with Mrs.
Yeah.
in the building.
This is a different.
I had to help. He could not log on. I had to help.
Okay.
But I have helped.
Sounds about right.
That's muscular. Definitely.
Yeah.
I have helped though. He's ready to jump in.
All right.
Are y'all ready for him?
I have a question.
Tag team.
Yes. I'm ready.
I have a question
Okay.
before he jumps in. When he can't deal with technology, does it just go 0 to 100 and he's ready to break the laptop, or does he approach it calmly? Because he can't hear this. He'll watch this on the after. The only reason why I'm saying it now, because he can't hear it.
No, I heard him yell, "Hey, babe." Yeah. And I opened the door and I was like, "Was that a hey, babe?" And he was like, "Yes, I cannot log on. Please help me." So I had to come in and help.
That's
so yes,
good.
it was aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I always feel like he's on the cusp of like breaking his laptop.
Right. Yes.
At any moment, if the keyboard glitches, he's like, yeah.
But I came in and I saved the day, y'all. It's fine.
Awesome. You usually you keep him calm. Awesome.
That's my job. All right, he's ready. He's waiting right here, and he's stressed out because he's standing right here, and he's ready.
All right, we'll bring him on in a second.
Okay, bye. Love you. Bye.
That's fantastic. I feel like Poke does do that shit. Like he's like at any moment he's gonna. You ever seen like the strongman competitions where like they rip phone books? Mm-hmm. I feel like that's what Poke would do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man. I feel like Poke cares each time the Windows has an update for him to download.
Fuck this. Another damn download shit.
I'm tired of updating my phone. Last week it was. Oh, we're here. We did it. We figured it out.
I made it. I'm here.
Look what AO says. It feels like Poke tears up each time a Windows has an update for him to download.
You might be right. I don't know.
There's a 72%
download again.
Hey,
again.
You missed it. Real crazy thing happened. Mo is here on time, and he's still coming, and he's still here.
Yep.
Let's just shut it down.
Mo made it before
just shut it down, right?
Yeah, I played some Powerball numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, then we should be good then, Joe.
Yeah. I think so.
We all set here. We all set. This is it. The show doesn't take. We're about to have a studio. You know what I mean? This is about to get crazy.
Mo was on before I was. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's scary time. Spooky hours. Mm-hmm. I love it, man. I love it. Poke, we were getting into some of the performances. Joe was talking about the performances at the combine from our Canes guys. So Joe, jump right back into that.
Yeah, Sam Brown, Damian Martinez, man, looked real good. Damian looked real good. I just watched Jalen Rivers today. Looking good. He didn't, the 40 doesn't really matter for old lineman, but his split was there, but he's a dancing bear, on the field. He's a dancing bear. Tyler Barron looked good. He looked good
he's gonna test well.
Yeah, he definitely looked good. I still can't believe Simeon Barrow didn't get an invite, but that's neither here nor there. Kiko looked good, man. Kiko looked good out there. So yeah, We didn't get to see Elijah Arroyo, but I think I saw he benched 225. What was it? 20 times, maybe something like that. Around that, around that. X, I believe. What was X? 13, 14, 15 times, something like that.
17.
17. Okay.
17 reps.
Times, yeah.
17 reps.
What?
At 5'9", 209. That's pushing some weight.
Ooh, that's serious.
Yeah, for real.
That's serious right there.
Yep. Yeah. And so Borregales. Yeah, he's kicking too.
Don't forget about Miss Polk's favorite now.
That's right, knocking him out the park. So yeah, man, a lot of guys moved up, I think.
Facts. Pope, before we get your thoughts, Mo says again, I'm rattled every time now. I just see this. Says we may have 5 Canes going to top 64. That would be fire. That would be amazing to have that in the top 2 rounds, man. From your thumbs to God's ears, bro.
Yeah, I hope Elijah's knee is checks out, and he's able to do his pro day. I think that's going to be important.
With Cam would be fire.
Yeah, I think that's going to be important, man. And I think X is going to run during pro day, and I think that'll help as well. Yeah.
We'll see that. Poke, what you thinking, man? You watched the combine. I watched the highlights. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I got my Canes views in. Don't really care about many other players. But,
I caught the highlights definitely. I think X did his thing. I mean, I don't think we expected anything less than what he put out. Mm-hmm. But Damian definitely upped his stock for sure. Mm-hmm. Running what he did in the 40 and just showing what we all as Canes fans knew he was capable of. But I think one of the biggest spots for me was Jacoby. Just when he ran that gauntlet, I was like,
JG, yeah.
This boy's smooth. I mean, we all know it. We've seen it for the last 4 years. And I just think that might have elevated his stock just a little bit more by what we've known that he can do. We all know he's not a burner, but his skill comes in the route running and the hands. For me.
Yeah, he looked like the best route runner out there.
No, for sure. He was smooth as butter.
Yeah, with him, it's gonna be his ability to separate. Just from running the routes. I don't think Jacoby didn't run a 41.
Yeah, Juan, he didn't run the 40.
He didn't run the 40, but yeah, he ran routes. Definitely, he ran the gauntlet. And yeah, like Polk said, he looks smooth, man. Like we know he does. Again, he reminds me of Stacey Coley, man. Like I really see that because Stacey Coley's route running was superb.
Yes,
absolutely superb, bro.
Yeah.
You never knew which way he was going until he did it. That was the smoothest to his route. And the same way, look, we've been saying it since we started the show. And probably, I'm saying like JG's route running has always been crazy. That's never been the question. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's the actions after the, the penalties is kind of what's hindered him,
I mean, hopefully he grows, man. Hopefully he gets mature.
Still young.
Let's keep it a buck, man. Some of them penalties, like the one at VT, he caught the touchdown and spun the ball on the ground. Really?
That's crazy.
Getting a penalty for that shit.
That was a bunch of BS.
Yeah, I think he established, he got that reputation, and he just started getting penalties. You know what I mean?
If I'm being honest, like this is just me being super petty, and I'm probably wrong. I think the one at Syracuse was a little because the other guy, kind of started with and he like went up with his helmet, and then the ref was just right there, so they called it. But that's just me because I'm petty. Like I could see why they called it.
That now you're gonna get no penalty for that shit.
Yeah, I know, but I'm also gonna defend him because you know what I'm saying. Like I understand why. Like I'm not disagreeing with you, but I would have been like, hey, because that's the second guy, right? Like the first guy started it, but they caught the second guy, and that's what's happened to him way too many times.
One always gets that flag.
Always, man.
We can't forget about Sam Brown though.
Oh yeah,
as much hate as he got from the fan base throughout the season, he showed out. What do you have the best vertical out of the wide receivers for the combine?
Top 15 ever.
What? And he ran what, a 4.4?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, We can't forget. We can't forget about Sam.
Yeah.
So
the skill set was always there. It was just like because we saw that skill set, our expectations were higher. Like we knew what he could be, so we graded him off that. Right? Like there's players that are like, oh, that'd be cool. There's players that are going to surprise us, and there's those that we have the expectations of. So the expectations is how we grade them, and then it's unfair because it's like, who the fuck are we to grade them on anything? It's just, you know what I mean? Like we've never ran like that. Joey did. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember running a 4.4. That's
I can run a 4.420. So if that counts for anything, but no, I think Sam just got overshadowed throughout the whole season. I mean, with Jacoby, with X, I think if he might be like the guy on off, I think we would have seen a different receiver, honestly. But we had other pieces on the offense to work with, so it he got kind of overshadowed somewhat.
And he came in the fall too. Like he wasn't didn't have a spring. You know, that all that stuff factors in. Let's say what Mo says. Correction, we have 7 going in the first 3 rounds. You heard it here first. I like how what you did there with the you heard. You could have just gone the letter U. You know what I'm saying? Kept it real punny. Camarillo, Rivers, X, Martinez, Sam Brown, and JG.
So let's talk about that, man. I hear you, Mo. I hear your
that's complete orange and green glasses, right? That is
totally.
Drink, 2 IVs in, you know what I mean? 1 orange, 1 green, like talk about it.
I can see Cam, I can see Arroyo, I can see Rivers, I can see.
And the first 3 rounds would be crazy.
Maybe
that would be.
I don't
running
know.
Backs don't go that high. I don't know about running backs.
Well, there's a couple running backs ahead of Martinez. The 2 Ohio State running backs are definitely going.
Hampton? North Carolina running
Marion Hampton's definitely going.
Mm-hmm.
Genty,
yeah, like there's a lot of cats.
I'm good with them just getting drafted, though. If I'm keeping it a buck,
yeah.
like I don't want to put a round on any of it because first 3 rounds is crazy. Like, what was that 96 picks? Like,
I think we may get three in the first 3 rounds. I could see 3.
Some a couple of them gotta on their pro day. A couple of these canes gotta really, really show the fuck out. Like they gotta really show out to do it. Like, because a running back in the first 3 rounds when that's such a devalued position in the league, and there's already, you know what I'm saying, running backs better than you. That's why I got hope. I just hope these players get drafted. I don't want to see any of them like jump early and then they don't get drafted. That's
well, I think the pro day is gonna look much different than it did in the past. You remember the last?
Yeah. Nobody was talking about it.
Yeah, it was ugly. Cats looked uninterested. Scouts was playing spades on their phones and shit, and it was ugly.
On TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Trying to record a TikTok trend. It just wasn't.
Son, it was ugly.
You know,
it was ugly.
Kiko running a 4.6 shocked me. We were dead wrong. Were we dead wrong about Kiko? He was just put in bad positions all year. Like
he was asked to do more than what he was supposed to do. Be honest. If I'm keeping it a buck, that's just what I thought the whole season. I think the majority of us thought the same thing.
Yeah, and I think we can say that for the entire defense, right? Like again, and the example I always give to you guys, right? Like he's asked to cover the slot receiver on a go route or a wheel route 60 yards down the field, and then comes back and has to stop the A gap. Like,
right?
You couldn't give him a blow. Like he just ran sixes. Like you couldn't rotate nobody in. So of course there's going to be the missed tackles and all those struggles, along with the confusion that they already had from let's keep it questionable teachers. You know,
bro's out there running suicide sprints before he's got to actually play.
Yeah, so it's, you know what I'm saying. But that's we move on from we moved on from 90% of that coaching staff, and you know we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, we'll see what these guys do at pro day. I think they're gonna have to make themselves some serious money, serious efforts on that one. In a couple, was it mid-April, right? Like next month, right? Right after spring is pro day. They announced it. Do you know?
Yeah, I don't know that.
I haven't seen a date.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a date.
Yeah,
yet.
I'm not sure.
When's the draft? Is it in April?
Sometime in April, I think.
Yeah, April. So it's
somebody Somebody in the chat help us out. Somebody's got to know.
Yeah, somebody's gonna know about it. But yeah, whenever that is, it's got to be before that. So it might be during spring. All right, we good on? Oh, Joe, did you want to touch on other players? Here we go. So
No.
right? Did you want to
Forget him. No.
Yeah, thank you.
No.
Poke, you good?
I'm good, man.
All right, let's get into this Canes wear ad, and we will be right back. Here it is.
Welcome to Caneswear.
New store, new items, same great experience. Family owned and operated since 2010, Caneswear has the latest merchandise from the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami CF, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of 595, or online at caneswear.com. Caneswear, the spot Miami fans shop.
Hassan, appreciate you. Says April 24th through the 26th for the draft.
In Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Whew. Okay, but it's
Green Bay.
Right. Might be.
Well, at least it's in April and not November.
Yeah, they might get that random ass snow time. All right, fellas. We are March 2nd. Tomorrow on Monday, the Canes kick off spring ball. Okay. Hold on, wait. Let me.
Wish I could be down. And damn, I wish I
make sure it's not on a loop and do the air horn. There it is. Okay. All right. Good. We got it.
You got it. It didn't go.
I got it. I didn't make sure to take the loop off. All right.
Yes.
This is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna have hot takes, which could be anywhere you want to go with it. At the end, we're gonna go position by position. We're gonna break it all down. You know what I'm saying? Off everything. What questions you have? How you expect the first five? We're gonna start with the O line. How you expect the first five, and we can take it where we want to take it. Y'all know what were you whistling for? What's happening? He has a Poke. This is what happens when you gave Joe the mic. He just doesn't know how to act, man. He just starts singing and shit during the middle of the. It's just what is
Poke. You look like a witness. You look like you're in witness lighting right now.
He's trying to figure. He's got a new light. He's trying to figure it out. We
you got a new one? What'd you get? A box? What'd you get? A ring light?
He got
no.
You got the thing I told you about. You got to tilt it down. Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah. All right. Let's start with the O line, man. We're gonna go down. So we're gonna break it all down and even do wild shit at the end. Offensive line. Who's your first five? Right, like as of right now, we haven't kicked. You know what I'm saying? They haven't had the practices. We know they've been doing some practices because obviously you got to hit the ground running. This is money time one way or another. Who's your first five? Poke, let's start with you.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah. Left to right.
Left to right.
Obviously, left to right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bell.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Man, McCoy's going to be one of the two guards. I don't know which.
Right.
TCU at center. I don't remember it. I don't remember.
Brockenmeyer.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's going to be center. CC at the other tackle. That other guard position is going to be the one that's going to, I think, going to be.
Nah, that's Inez Cooper. You're forgetting.
Oh, Coop. Yeah, Coop.
Yeah.
So I think.
Let me help you. Yeah.
Well, the other one, I was saying McCoy, it's going to be that. I think that's going to be the one that's going to be the battle. It's going to be McCoy or Pancake. I think that's going to be.
What about Rodriguez?
That's going to be That's going to be one to watch.
Okay.
For me
All
anyway.
Right. I'm with it. With it. Joy, what you thinking?
Yeah, I think just coming out of spring, not knowing what's going to happen, but just first day, McCoy. Markel Bell at left tackle, Matt McCoy at left guard, Brockenmeyer at center, Inez Cooper at right guard, and CC at right tackle.
Yeah. And I'm with you. That's the five. Now, follow up. Who's next? Because Flo asked this question on Wednesday. Flo asked it, and I thought it was a dope ass question, so I want to ask y'all. After those first five, let's go next three. who are like in case, because we've gotten lucky with injuries. Even
break
though
glass in case of emergency.
Yeah, who are those next three? Because we didn't see Markel pop because what Markel came in the fall and being serviceable. You know what I mean? Being put in an incredibly tough position as far as that left. You know what I'm saying? Starting left tackle, and did well enough. Like he had some struggles, but being thrown into that position with not much. Well, this is his first full spring. So, what you thinking, Joey?
I think there's going to be some shuffling if we get to that point where there's injuries. There'll be some shuffling. That's the point of Coach Mirabal working everybody everywhere. So there's position versatility. So I think after the 5, you have Pancake, you have Ryan Rodriguez, you have Kinsler, and you have some young guys. SJ has to get ready, but he can get ready, and I think he'll be all right at center or guard. And you may have to move some people around. You may have to move CC inside, and you may have to move Matt McCoy outside. If something happens, let's say, God forbid, Markel Bell gets hurt. You move McCoy to left tackle. You can move. Well, you can keep McCoy at left guard and move CC over to left tackle, or
I think that would make more sense.
Switch him. Yeah, whatever you can do, because I think McCoy could play tackle too. And then you could bring in Rodriguez or Pancake at guard or something like that. It may just need to be some switching and shaking and moving. It happens everywhere. So as long as you have a strong 8, a good starting 8, you are good money. So I think we'll have that.
Poke, what you think?
I don't think we can forget about Derek Plaz though, because I think he's still there, and I think he's going to make some noise. But like as far as you were saying, with between McCoy and Pancake and Kinsler, SJ being the stud he is coming in with Plaz, I think, like you said, we're going to have a solid 8 going forward, and I think a lot of those guys can be interchanged to work and be used at different positions.
Facts. Jacoby says Bell, McCoy, Brockemeyer, Cooper, and CC. Yeah. I like it. I would like to see, just because I respect the fact that Pancake has stayed. You know what I mean? As long as he has. That's crazy to me, because I'm sure the offers and the agents or whatever representation he has.
Tampa, yeah.
Yeah, so somebody's been talking to him, because the talent is there. I would love to see him pop, just because it would give us big depth, on that. But man, there's so many names we could go through. Right, hope Kinsler pops, but then where do you play him? Coop. Coop got that spot solidified, came back for his senior season. So again, this is a good problem to have, right? But you hope all these players have taken that next step. The next 4 or the next 3 are ready if they're called upon, and it's not a big drop off where you're like, yo, what? So what? He was just doing nothing the last 3 years or the last 2 years, just never took the step. I get tired. You guys know, man. We talk about it all the time. I get tired of that next guy being such a huge drop off, but they're like, oh, but he's in the lab, or he's like what lab was that? Did they speak English in that lab? Was it? I'm saying, did they have a ceiling in that lab? Was it outdoors? What were they doing in that lab? You know what I'm saying? Because it can't be that drop off again. Because especially if this is what you're known for, right? You had 3 specialists, and one of them is the head coach. To Alex Mirabal, one of the best, if not the best, offensive line coach in the country. Yeah. And you had the guy who took over, went to FIU.
Pata.
Pata going over there. So the spots are there. Let's see what you did with them. So I'm excited for it, because we could have
Juan Minaya in the wings too. Big dog Juan Minaya, man. He made,
and we got those. Got the young guys too, man. You got Max coming in. You don't know how Jaden Wilkerson, all these. You never know who's gonna pop. Nobody thought that Coop coming in at almost 400 pounds was going to change his body and become, you know what I'm saying, this dominant, you know what I'm saying, right guard. So we'll see. I would like to see CC move inside just selfishly. I'd like to see what that looks like around the left side. Just as one of those things that, like, for me, just when you go big, you know what I mean? Like, just, you know what I'm saying, goal line situations, just move him to a different, just one of those things. And I do it all the time on college football, just for no reason at all. Just move him to see what that's look like on a toss and just have him breaking. You know what I mean? We're going to say Poke.
No, I get what you're saying. I just don't see who would replace CC on the outside.
I think Matt McCoy. I think Matt McCoy can play tackle definitely.
Have we seen him at tackle though?
Yeah, I think he played tackle not this past year, but the year before a couple of times. You know, in a couple of games. I think he was thrust into action at tackle. I think he could play tackle, but
okay.
Because he's a big dude. I think Matt McCoy like 6'6", isn't he?
No, he's a big youngin. He's a big youngin for sure.
I think Kinsler would be serviceable. Like, I'm not saying that's a break, you know what I'm saying? Like Joe said, break glass in case of emergency type shit. But also, like, situationally, you have all these 300-some pounders, you know what I'm saying, and above. I just want to see that one time, like, when you need a yard, just go goal line and be like, yo, we're going to push you back 7 yards. You know what I'm saying? And just hand it off to Fletch and see what happens. All right. That's O-line. I think we covered that pretty well. Now, our starting quarterback is still recovering from, you know what I'm saying, a surgery in the offseason, hopefully throwing soon.
He should be throwing in about a week or two.
Yeah, which would be fantastic because that would put him in summer workouts with the team, and it would be great. All right. Shout out to Terrence. Pro Day is March 23rd.
Oh, appreciate you, fam.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And so does the rest of the chat and everybody in the rewatch. All right. Quarterback. Poke. We starting with you. What are your thoughts? We got Emery, Judd, Luke. Starting spring. We'll go with starting spring. And then we can talk about ending spring after when we all give our takes. What you feeling right now going into it? What do you feel about not having Carson Beck in spring? Starting with that and then going to the rest of it.
I'm actually okay with it because that's going to give Luke that much more of an opportunity to get comfortable with the offense and get comfortable with the rest of the team and running that offense. Because honestly, I think it is his next season going forward. But I think he starts off, I think with all that being said, I think Emery starts off as the guy in spring just because he's been there, just because he's been in the offense. He knows the ins and outs of it. He knows how it works. But I don't think it's going to take long for Luke to surpass him and end up being number 2 going into the season. And that might be my hot take going forward.
Thank you for doing it way too early. Appreciate that. Just said at the end.
I mean,
no, I get
I'm putting it out there now because we're talking about it. So,
no, you're right. Juan Manuel asks, should we consider Porto Vetter or QB regardless of what Emery does? No. I just want to no, we should.
I don't think so.
I think we may need to, man, because if he leaves in the spring, I think we may need to grab one.
Well, you got to preface it though. You're not going after a veteran starter.
No,
right?
No.
Right? No, you're going.
Is he?
No. Well, I'm just putting that out there. But
it's a body.
Right. You definitely want to go after a guy with experience because after Carson, there's if Emery goes, okay, we're saying if Emery leaves. After Carson, there's a big drop off because you got guys with 0 experience.
Yeah.
And you're definitely want a guy that has some kind of college experience just in case, right? So in that situation, I think they do.
Joey, do we feel better going into fall? Let's say Emery doesn't leave. Do we feel better or worse about that? That's about like let's keep it a buck, man. Like, look, we do the conversation, we have the conversations that a lot of people don't want to have to. I'm saying not ruffle any feathers. Do we feel better or worse about that? Do you want a new body that doesn't have 3 years of experience with his offensive coordinator, or you know what I mean, somebody who is here, even if we're gonna judge him off one half of football? Just asking the question.
Yeah. I'm different, man. I think somebody like Judd Anderson has been here for 2 years, right?
Yep.
This is
Yep.
his 2nd
Mhm.
spring,
Yes, sir.
2nd year in the system. I think he's grown a lot. He's probably matured a lot. And we have an O-line and a running game, man. So again, I think Judd Anderson would get the same playbook Emory got against Clemson.
Clemson, yeah.
You know what I mean? And
No,
do it. He's a better passer of the football than
Arm is
Emory,
crazy.
and he can run. He's athletic.
Yes,
So
plays basketball.
I think it would be that same type of playbook, and I think he would be fine, in my opinion. So
Yeah, no, I'm with. Yeah, that's a great point. I'm with you. I think for his sake, and a lot of the crazy and disrespectful takes that happen, I think for Emery just needs a fresh start. You know what I mean? Like he's done. We you know what I'm saying, thank you. And I think after the spring, he should seek, you know what I'm saying, seek a job elsewhere in the portal, because I think Judd takes a step, and I think Luke coming in the spring is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, real solid and serviceable to solidify that room. Because next year I don't want another portal quarterback, but the business is the business. And if we have another Heisman candidate for a quarterback,
right,
you know what I'm saying, there's gonna be a junior looking like, yo, hold up, I could go to New York.
I mean, come on.
Hold up, I could go to New York for you know what I'm saying, I could go to New York real quick and go down to Miami. I'm with that.
What, you mean I could be a first-round draft pick? What?
Yeah, I could go from a 5th to possibly undrafted to a top 5 pick, if not numero uno. Yeah, I think I'll take that chance.
Let me slide.
Let me slide down to the city real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right, quarterback. That's, we'll see what happens there. Best thing is all these guys are gonna get all the opportunity, right? Because
that's
Carson
what I'm
Beck
looking forward to, man. I want to see the young guys, man, and see what we got back there. I'm looking forward to that.
And they'll get every chance. Like they can have no complaints, right? Because last year, Cam is different, but if Carson Beck was here and ready to go, then we wouldn't know what we had behind them. We're gonna find out. They'll know very quickly. Steven, appreciate the don't know, man. Appreciate you watching the show. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Yeah, hold up, man. Let me make sure I get this right. Wait 1 second. I've been slacking on this. Listen, man, we cooked up something for y'all on the website. You know what I'm saying? Got 3 new graphics on there, new t-shirts. My boy Poke did one. I created one, and then we did one all together. You know what I'm saying? Check the website right there. Scan that QR code right there if you're watching it. If you're not watching us or listening to us after, make sure you know what I'm saying, in the link in the description below, you go to the website and, you know what I'm saying, tap it and, you know what I'm saying, get some merch. Support the pod, man. We appreciate y'all watching, checking us out. You know what I'm saying? Support the pod. We cook up something different for y'all. Yes, some of them have curse words and expletives because we're different. We don't abide by a lot of rules.
What has curse words on the shirt?
Well,
yes,
kind of.
It's a FTBT, fam.
Oh, we talking about last year. Okay, my bad.
Yeah. New ones no. The new ones though. The new ones are you know what I'm saying, G rated for sure. We gonna come with some
new ones are clean.
Yeah. Me and Poke are gonna cook up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna cook up something real disrespectful here and something for the gym heads. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, check out the website, man. Appreciate y'all so much. All right, running back, fellas. Running back. Mark Fletcher, Jordan Lau, Chris Willie Humphrey, Gerard Pringle, and am I forgetting somebody? No, right? That's 4.
That's 4.
That's all of them.
You said Pringle?
That's all of them. Yeah, I said Pringle. Once you pop, you can't stop, son. You know what I mean? No, nothing.
I'm sure there's a walk-on or 2.
Yeah, they're gonna have bodies. I would add one. Will Mark Fletcher reach 1,000 yards this season? Total yards receiving? We're gonna talk about it. All right, Poke.
Okay.
Yeah. What you think? All right, let's go depth chart. How you think it's gonna start? How do you think it's gonna finish? And do we need another body in the room for depth purposes?
Well, I mean, it's definitely going to be the Fletcher Lau show, hands down. They're the 2 best backs back there. But I think they're going to, just because right now we only have 4, I think you're going to see a lot of Hellcat and a lot of Pringle in the spring. just for the fact that they're wanting to, somewhat limit Fletcher and Lyle because they know they're going to be the dudes. You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
You're going to see a lot of them, I think, in the spring, more than you're going to see Fletcher and Lyle. Fletcher and Lyle, they're going to get their work, but I think they've already kind of solidified their role. We saw that from last year. We saw the burn that Lyle got last year and what he's capable of. So I do, however, think that there needs to be another one, whether it's a guy that can just fill in and be a body, or if it's a dude that can come in and get significant playing time. But I think there needs to be another one for sure.
Okay. Joey, what you thinking?
Yeah. Fletcher, Lyle, Hellcat, Pringle, in that order. And I would like another body. I think there needs to be another body in the room, unless you're looking at Elijah Lofton as the other body. I don't know if they're looking at it like that, but yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's still going to be Fletcher, Lyle, Pringle. I think you split them. Fletcher, Lyle, Pringle, Hellcat. Hopefully you can get Hellcat, 5 snaps a game where, specialty snaps. What we wanted to see from Chris Johnson. Hopefully we can get that out of Hellcat at some point. But yeah, I feel people when they say the loft in that run. I really don't want to.
No,
I guess, man.
I don't want to.
I mean,
that's that break glass in case of emergency type situation.
Yeah. I not traditional run. I would like to see him at H back. Definitely at H back. But just single back there, Lofton. I don't want to see that. But
I will put Pringle and Hellcat back there to return kicks. Jason, I wouldn't put Jordan Lyle to return kicks. That was last year. That was cool last year. Freshman.
Lyle might take some shit to the house though.
Now, I'm with you, but if he's number 2 or 1A, you know what I'm saying, or 1B, I'm cool with him being focused at that. Because if you say you have speed, you can put Night Car back there. There's other pieces you could use.
We got other dudes that could be back there.
Yeah, there's Malachi Tony, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't be crazy.
I think though we need to start making impacts back there, not just having people back there. I think
not short-handed.
You gotta have some.
You gotta have a threat.
People back there, whoever that may be. It may be Hellcat. It may be, if we get Flowers to come through.
Yep. Very soon. Yeah.
That may be
end of the month.
Guy.
End of the month, we'll find out. End of the month, we will find out. Still crazy that these young men were classified. We just brushed that shit aside like they did an extra year high school.
Right, like it's no big deal.
But he's 18 though. Like he's not a, like a 16-year-old kid coming through. He's not Armando Blunt.
Right. A genius Armando Blunt. Like that's not. You know what I'm saying, like all ACC.
Is he's grown kind of.
Yeah. Armando Blunt, all ACC academic team, Armando Blunt. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. That's bananas. All right. I think the same thing, man. Fletcher, Lyle. Also, Flo brought up this point. Fletcher hasn't had a spring as a King because he came in late. Year 1. Last year was hurt. This would be his first. It will be his first spring, possibly, and as RB1, which is crazy. There we're gonna talk about that. All right, fellas. Now this could be the one that we take a little bit of time on. Wide receivers. We lost all our receivers from last year. All of them. Was it?
Man. I don't want to talk about this shit right now.
Top 6.
Joe, just go ahead and sit in the corner and take a timeout.
I want to talk about this shit.
Turn his camera off. Turn his TV off.
Turn his TV off.
Turn his TV
off. Look, top 6 guys. According to Through the Smoke, if you listen to the pod, looks like it's all young guys. that have all the chances in the world. If y'all want to go who your starting 3 are, or if you want to go top 4, we going into it.
Got to be 3. Let's do 3. 2
Let's do
outsides
3.
in a slot.
Yeah, the 2 outsides in a slot. I'll give my take first. You know what I'm saying? So the last ones we did. This is not easy for me. This is not an enjoy. Like, I don't
we
know why
people are out, right? CJ Daniels is not participating.
Yeah, that's it.
Who else?
Yeah.
Is that it?
From according to Gabby and Gabby Urrutia and David, they said that CJ's still recovering. Who knows if that's true or not? Still recovering from an injury. Again, they said it's public. It's a podcast that came out last week. Not breaking any news here. So CJ is likely out. So outside, I'm gonna go. This is where I don't know what they could do. Like, the only one I know that they could do a little something is JoJo.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go JoJo on the outside. Carr on the other side. And Tony in the slot.
Yeah.
That's my 3. That's who I'm thinking. Right, going into it, just I don't know, bro, but it's just I hate so much unknown. This is I hate that we don't know what any of them can do because they never got again, justifiably so, because we had 4 receivers with 800 yards or more or 500 yards or more last year, so it's hard to get everybody the ball, and I get that. But this much unknown bothers the out of me, man. Because it's all unknown. It's all potential and what might be. So
yeah.
All right, Poke, how you want to take it, bro?
Well, I think that's the exciting part, because we don't know, and I think we can just throw whatever lies out there we want to at this point. I mean,
we won't be wrong at anything we say, right? No,
exactly. No, I think that's the exciting part, because, like you said, we had 3-4 guys with 6-7 plus 100 yards of receiving. Now, if we didn't have that and we had it all spread around, would we be saying the same thing? Would we be upset at all about that? I mean, I know from our point of view, from this show, just the 4 of us, we wouldn't be, because we want the ball spread around. We want to see rotation. However, I think it's more exciting because we don't know what we have, and I think we're going to be very surprised after spring going forward into the season. But with that being said, I think JoJo for sure is going to be the dude. And I have said that from pretty much day one, that he is going to be him. Yeah. And I'm going to stand firm on that. I'll die on that mountain if I have to. I think outside of him, just because CJ Daniels is still recovering from whatever injury he has, I think the other dude is going to be Chance Robinson. I think he is far too slept on by a lot of folks, and he's going to surprise a lot of people. The one that gets me is that slot position, because we have several guys that can easily take over. I think starting off spring, I think we're going to see Ray just because he's the veteran guy for that position. However, moving forward, I definitely believe there's going to be a dude that's going to take over that spot, and I'll leave that for near the end of the show.
Yeah,
for my other hot take.
Nobody can guess who that is. Nobody.
There's nobody in the world would know who that is.
We're all on pins and needles. We're waiting for the twist. The fucking M. Night Shyamalan. All right.
Yeah. Nobody knows.
Folk with Joe. M. Night Shyamalan was stupid. Joe, what you thinking?
Yeah, JoJo outside, definitely. I think Josh Moore is going to be the other guy, man. I think he's been there.
I don't hate it.
Early. He came in early. Yep. And I think he impresses them, and I think he starts out outside. And Ray in the slot, probably. Yeah.
To start?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The stuff now Ray has all the chances, right? Like he's the upperclassman guy. He's been there the longest. You have every chance to take this spot. It's on you now, bro. Like you have all the opportunity. They're gonna give you gotta take it, man. Like
take it, man.
You got to take it. There's no X's in front of me. No, it's all you. That's it, fam. If somebody takes it, this is business. You know what I mean? This is business. This is how you got to look at it. So it's all on him. All right. Defensive line. Let's go left to right.
We skipping tight ends.
Apparently we are, because we can't hear a word you're saying.
Tight ends. Yeah, man. Tight ends, you know. What you think, Pope? Tight ends to start.
Lofton, right?
Lofton, right. I think we're in agreement.
Am I back?
Lofton.
I think Brock Shot's going to be that dude, though.
Yeah, and I think the Tulane transfer
Bowman
is going to help out. Yeah, Bowman.
He's
a problem. Yeah. Like he's very
sure.
good. So I think we see a lot of all the tight ends. You know, and we don't know what Jackson Carver's been doing. Hey man, Jackson Carver might. Shit, we don't know. You know,
I have no idea. He's been in the lab. Yeah.
You know, so
he ain't no slouch either. So
no.
Homeboy played lacrosse, so you know he's got some dog in him.
Yeah.
SP says bomb and shot Carver after Lofton, right? After Lofton.
No, he said fuck Lofton. He just said Bauman shot Carver.
They didn't even put him in his top 4. They
didn't even put him in there.
Some people not looking at Lofton as a tight end, man.
I think he's got him at running back, though.
As an athlete. You know,
SP1 might have him at running back.
Yeah, as a Swiss Army. He's going to be the Swiss Army dude.
He's going to be Debo.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to bring that up.
Oh, no, I'm good with it. I've been good with it. Yeah, I'm good with it. I don't like getting a 5th round pick back. Like, damn, just get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? But damn.
What is
sheesh.
Draft to be player to be named later type shit.
Yeah.
After Lofton. All right, he clarified.
Cash considerations.
Right.
Just a roster what? At least a third. Yeah. Can't get a third for Debo? That's crazy. All right, we're good. Tight end. Defensive line. Defensive line. Left to right. Wherever y'all want to take it. Joe, we'll go with you.
All right. Strong side.
Left
Ruben
side.
Bain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ruben Bain. D tackle. David Blay.
Because of the
other D tackle. Yeah, the other D tackle. Amar Moten. Other D tackle. Mm-hmm. And at the other end, Mezzi, I guess.
Don't sound so excited to say that.
It's a start, right? It's spring, right? You got to come out with somebody, but again, snaps is what's important. You know, people gonna start, but snaps. You know, so I think to start, you know, the first 4 out there will be those 4.
Do we all have that as the same starting?
There'll definitely be some changes and a lot of people are playing. A lot of different bodies will be out there. Yeah.
There's just too much talent to go around on the D line.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot.
Poke, do you have that same starting 4?
Bain, you said Scott, right?
I said Amar Moten and David Blay.
Blay and Moten.
I got Scott.
You got Scott.
I got Scott. Moten.
Okay. So Blay and Scott?
Yeah, that's what I got. Bain and Mezzi.
Okay.
But like you said, there's just so much talent on that D line right now that it's just going to be spread around. Yeah. So it could be completely different coming in spring. You know, you just don't know. So I mean, you got guys like Scroggins, you got guys like Lowe that are just absolute animals, and you just don't know what they're going. You still got my guy McConaughey. You know, so I mean, you still got Lightfoot. I mean, Jesus. People. I mean,
there's too many people.
It's got so many
dudes. Too many names. Malik Bryant. Like
it's gonna be
Booker Pickett.
It's gonna be flip a coin,
Rudolph,
really.
Like it's crazy, son. It's crazy.
Not a bad problem to have.
No, my 4 is I actually got Moten and Scott. I have Blade.
Moten Scott. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have Moten Scott. Mezzi, and that's just Mezzi and Bain on the outside. Mm-hmm. I think they've shown it, right? Like, not necessarily just because you're a transfer, especially at the D tackle, because they picked up a couple of transfer D tackles. You're gonna have to earn it. Like, that's a position that is not like we're just gonna play you because you're there. You're gonna have to earn it. So that's who I have. But Blade pushing, right? Like, and again, snaps are gonna rotate like crazy. You know what I mean? And you're gonna keep that D line fresh. Find the names you could have. Hayden Lowe might be pushing for that next spot. Marquise Lightfoot might take that jump. Booker. There's so many names that I expect.
Josh Horton inside. We forgot about Josh Horton inside too.
Juggernaut. You know what I'm saying? Has all the freak athlete ability. Armando. We didn't even mention Armando, fam.
Yeah, bro.
We went through the names. Like, but here's the issue with this, right? And you're with so many names. There's only, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get rotated. There's gonna be some attrition, man. Like, that's just the business. Like, if you're fourth because this is what happens when you have this much talent, right? If you're not at the top or third, you know what I'm saying, either second or in that rotation, names are gonna bounce, man. Like, this is the reality of it. And the thing is like, the coaches should have like, the coaches can only do so much if there's players better than them or that they grade higher than them. The business is players are gonna hit the portal. And we're gonna talk about the portal in a minute, but
that's why I think it's so important to find out as a staff what players are good at. Like, it's so important to find that out, man, because you have specialty packages. You have, hey, man, when it's 3rd and 12, I need Malik Bryant at one end. I need, Herbert Scroggins at one end, or, Cole McConaughey. Let's move him inside and have, it's so much, man. I need my best 4 to get to the quarterback. I need Booker Pickett out there to get to the QB, man. I need Lightfoot, so it's so important to find out what their specialties are, because some of these guys are specialty guys, right? They're just pass rushers. That's what you brought them in for. So you got to let them rush the passer, man. You got to let them rush.
Yeah.
I mean, not to throw a rope in your propeller or anything, but you also got to take into the fact that Bain might move inside. So then what?
What?
Listen, just go. Just go. I don't want to discuss what just was said. Okay.
We're just gonna
Bain inside.
Well, I was trying to get away from the cliche monkey wrench. Everybody says monkey wrench. You throw a rope in your propeller, you're screwed.
I've never heard. We were trying to move on from it. Like,
that was off the top of the dome.
First of all, I love it. The next episode is going to be called that. Next Sunday, here's the rope in the propeller episode. You know what I mean? Like, it's already labeled. It's done. The graphic will be done after the show. That's fair. I've never heard that in my life. Fantastic. And it makes.
I don't know if I've ever heard it either. I just came up with it off the fly.
Yeah, a trademarks right now.
Might as well. Might as well.
Yeah. Bain in packages, Bain has to move inside. I'm not saying every down everybody's like, no, I'm not saying he needs to permanently move inside. No, we got the bodies there. But for certain, I would just like to see what he does against a guard. I need to, like, for my own, you know what I'm saying, for my own enjoyment of that, I just need to see if he threw a 37-year-old right tackle to the side, I need to see what he does with guys who don't have that, you know what I'm saying, that level of athleticism, because I just need to see it, bro. I need to see it.
Well, I don't think you're the only one that thinks that way. I think we all want to see it.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, Josh Horton. If Josh Horton starts to pop, where was it? If Josh Horton starts to pop, and you know what I'm saying, is healthy and ready to go, he could definitely be a big problem on the inside. The dude, you know what I'm saying, was like 6'5", 315, 320. You know what I'm saying? At like the last time they weighed him, because all the Miami Hurricanes roster on their website, none of it is updated. They still have the old roster from 24. They still have X on there, so it's hard to find the updated list in their height and weight. Linebacker, fellas. We're looking at it's going to look like it's going to be a 4.25, right? From all accounts, 4.25. Joe definitely feels a way about that. Poke, who do you have as your start?
This is what's going to be crazy, and it might be a hot take, but yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Appreciate you saving it. You know what I mean? Appreciate you saving it. Unlike roping the propeller over here that gave his hot take already. You know
that was just one. That was just one.
Oh, there's multiple. All right,
I got another one in the I got another one in the chamber ready to go. So
love it. Roping the propeller was fantastic. What are you thinking for your starting two?
Wes and Popo.
Okay. All right.
Just because they're the vets. But yeah.
And they've been here the longest, right?
Right.
They're the senior guys type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling, Joey?
Yeah, I actually think they move West to middle linebacker. And I think somebody takes the outside linebacker spot, man. I don't know who, but I think it's a young boy. I mean, that's a hot take, no?
No, it's not a hot take. It's not saying a name is not a hot take, Joe. But I think something's going to happen. Isn't a hot take.
It's a name that I don't think people may be talking about, man. But all right. No, for now. All right. To start the spring, that's what we're talking about, right? To start the spring, I think you go what Polk said to start the spring. Popo at middle, West outside to start the spring. Yes. Definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, to start the spring. Now, I will follow. Look, once said it. Pruitt and Wiley will. Yeah, that's. I'm with you at moving West at the middle to the middle. I like that idea, and I think there's just so many. This is the same thing as the D line. There's so many. There's only so many snaps. There's gonna be attrition there too. If they don't even think about bringing somebody in, I think there's players that transfer from last year that I see being pushed down the list. You know what I mean? And that's, you know what I'm saying, Jesus, you said one of them. I just think the young boys are different, man. Kind of Wally, Bobby Pruitt, Darius Hayes can take a, you know what I'm saying, can do a big jump. That's a freaking nature athlete too.
I like to see him in middle too. Or Darius Hayes.
Yeah, I could see him getting snaps in there for sure. You know, he didn't look lost out there as a freshman when he got snaps. So, you know what I'm saying, credit to him. But yeah, man. It's a lot, but you know, there's gonna be moves, man. And there's gonna be people you might not think, but this is a business now. You know, I always try to tell y'all that so it doesn't become an emotional attachment in that sense, because this is the business that it is. All right, brand new. Besides one position, we good, right? On linebackers, let's go. Y'all want to do all defensive backs or corners and then safety? How y'all want to do it?
We can do all of them.
We can do all of them.
All right. Let's go. Starting. Where we go? We go. Joe on this one, right? Because I want to poke last time, or did I start? Yeah. Yeah. We'll go,
yeah, man. I think we just we have a plethora of an embarrassment of riches back there, but I do think that we have more safeties than corners. I think we have a lot more people who can play safety than that we know that can play corner. You know, so I think to start, probably have OJ on one side. I think on the other side, you start with Xavier Lucas on the other side.
So you have Lucas at corner, not safety.
Yeah, I have Xavier Lucas at corner. I would like to keep him at corner. Me personally. But he may move to safety. We know that Damari is playing. We know that he's back for the.
I haven't heard
spring?
anything otherwise from any you know what I'm saying, media personnel that's in the building like that. I haven't heard anything different.
Okay.
As of now.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, if he's healthy, I think Damari plays nickel if he's healthy. And then you have Poiser at free, I believe. And then at strong, I think you have to go Zay because he's been here, you know. But it's gonna be a lot, man. It's gonna be a lot. Yeah, I think Richards is out like for a while.
out. Yeah, for a while. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jadaeus Richards, the big injury against, was it Duke? You know, that non-contact injury. So it's gonna be a while for him. So you know what I'm saying, wish him a speedy recovery and all that. But yeah, Jadaeus isn't let's put it, I guess bluntly, not a factor in this conversation because he's hurt. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying, he's recovering. Pope, what you feeling?
It's almost to the point where flip a coin type situation.
Right.
And you can put somebody out there.
You just got to move people around, man, to see how they fit.
Exactly. So, I mean, on the outsides, I think you stick with OJ just because of what he proved this past season. And at the other one, you got to go with Xavier Lucas because of what he did at Wisconsin. And I don't expect anything less than that from him. I actually expect more coming down here.
It's older.
At the safety spot, I think you go with Zay. And honestly, I think Poiser takes that spot. I mean, I kind of said that in last show or show before we were talking about it. I think Poiser's going to be a big surprise. I think he's going to be very reminiscent of a Cam Kenshin's type safety. That's just the feeling I get. That's just my gut feeling going forward. I could be way off, but I mean that's where I am going forward. But
that's the beautiful thing about it.
Right.
It's the same thing. We can't be wrong because we're just go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be wrong now because we don't know. There's nothing to grade them on.
Exactly. Especially bringing in a completely new defensive coaching staff. You don't know what they're going to get out of these guys going forward either. Well, so, I mean, you also have O'Connor coming in. You also have young guys in Mack and in Dylan Day. And
Charles Brantley, man.
You got Brantley coming in, who's been an established defensive back already. So it's just
Carnley, right?
I mean, you can almost, like I said, flip a coin and put whoever back in there, roll the dice and see what happens.
It's gonna be battles.
There's definitely gonna be some battles.
The battles on Green Tree are back, fam. It's not.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to earn that shit, and I love it.
Oh shit, we still got Marquise back there too. So Marquise. I mean,
still you got Chris Ewald, you got
Amari Wallace,
Ryan Mack, Amari Wallace. Oh shit, and Bryce Fitzgerald.
And Bryce Fitzgerald. Come on.
What are we talking about here, dog?
This is It's not a bad problem to have.
No. Yeah. No, facts, DP Ethan O'Connor. Yeah. Now, fellas, my starting three is a little different.
Damari Brown.
Yeah.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah. I do have Dylan Dacey in the field, man. I don't know. I don't look. I just, any guy that plays, he played out of position like to win a state championship in New Orleans and played safety and quarterback and took that team to a state title. That's a football player. You know what I'm saying? For me. So I see him making the field. Possibly could get some burn at nickel. I don't know if that is, because again, you said it, Poke, right? Like all new defensive coaches on that side, right? It's besides JT, it's all new eyes looking at him and evaluating him. You know what I'm saying? So I see Dylan Dacey in the field, possibly at that nickel. You know what I mean? Pushing to see the field this year for sure. But OJ, Lucas, Nichols up in the air for me. For like I want Damari to take that spot, but look, man. Yes, he was a starter last year, but I still haven't seen it. The staff in the building has. That's fine. I don't have much data or information in his 2 years here to be like, yo, he's that. I'm sure he looks great in practice. I don't. You know what I mean? We need to see it. We need to see it translate. Poyser and Poyser and Zay for me. But I again, the battles are back, man. Like the battles are back, and you have these many transfers, and you have these many bodies. Again, attrition. People, some players might not fit because these are new eyes that are looking at them. They might grade them differently. Some bodies might not fit. They might not catch on. Anything. You know what I'm saying, people from previous schools can hit the transfer portal because that was their position coach. You know what I mean? Like any of those things are possible. So, yeah, man. It's weird, and the fact that we can't listen. Still, am I back? Am I back?
No, you're good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Like it's a lot of bodies, and Juan, we can't. Unless he commits, we don't. We got to wait and see. We can't talk about another possible threat in that rotation if he hasn't committed yet. So we'll Dylan Day had strong safety, Jacory. Yeah, we can talk about it. I'm saying
we ain't on the staff. We can talk about it. They can't talk about it.
Why would you?
But yeah, hopefully Flowers comes through. Hopefully.
Yeah. Hopefully Will Harris, you know what I'm saying, closes the deal. But yeah, man. All right.
I'm really curious. I really want to see Damari Brown put it together and play. Like I hear everybody talking about him, and the limited reps I've seen have been, solid, man. As a freshman, he played some good snaps, and before he got hurt, well, he got hurt in the first game of the year, so last season.
Early too.
Hopefully he is back and puts it together and can stay on consistently on the field. So I can see what everyone's talking about. Yes, saw it in high school. To me, he was the number one corner coming out.
Without a doubt.
It was him and Cormani. And to me, I liked his tape better coming out. But I haven't seen it. So, I need to see it.
It was 3 years ago. That was 3 years ago. Like, a lot of life has happened since then. Hopefully. Rooting for him, for sure. All right, man. All right. How y'all want to do this? You want to do offense, defense hot takes, overall team hot takes, coaching hot takes? How y'all want to break this down?
Whatever hot take it is, man.
Yeah,
whatever hot. All right.
Whatever one it is.
Whatever you got.
All right, Joe. What you got? Hot take time. Hot take time. I don't know what's happening over there.
Yeah, man.
I think he had a stroke.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Shout out to. If you gotta think about it, it's not a hot take. Are you just trying to say? You trying to figure out how to say it? Is that what that is?
No.
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 You want me to go to Poke? You want me to give you some?
Yeah, I feel like the linebacker position. I think possibly at the end of the day, there's two linebackers starting that we didn't have, that nobody had. I feel like Kellen Wiley, Bobby Pruitt.
Oh, that's why you saved it. Okay.
Yeah, Bobby Pruitt, Aldarius Hayes. I think maybe Booker Pickett moves to outside linebacker too. I think at the end, like towards the middle of the season, as the season goes on, I think there's going to be some new linebacker blood that's getting a lot of reps because Coach Heatherman is new. He don't know the old guys, man. So it's really just going to be who he's impressed with, So
and that's his position.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to our brother CB, man. You know
CB, I was waiting for you, man. I was waiting for you to pop in.
Yo, CB, Mo was here 7 minutes in.
I was waiting.
He was in before I was.
Yeah, facts. All right, Pope. Hot take. Let's get it.
Well, I kind of already gave one for the QB spot, but I think that might be kind of lukewarm. You see what I did there?
Yeah, I see it. I see what you did. That's 2, fam, and I'm letting just go. Just go. Such a dad joke.
Well, I mean, par for the course.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It is 100%.
Malachi Tony is the starting slot by game 4.
Game 4. That's very specific.
Yeah,
I like to be specific.
4. Is game 4 Florida or Florida State? Is game 4 Florida?
Florida, then it goes bye week, then Florida State. Yeah, game 4 is Florida.
So Florida or after the bye week?
I'd
game
say
4.
I'm gonna go. Can I go hotter? I'm gonna go hotter than that.
Whatever game 4.
Game 4 is.
Whatever game 4.
Florida.
Bye week or not.
Notre Dame, 2 other non-conferences in Florida.
Severus Ward in the building.
What up, kid? Okay,
hey, man.
Brother.
I know you're healing up, man. All prayers, man. Hope you're good. You young, bro. You're gonna bounce back. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna bounce back with a crazy comeback.
There.
He a problem. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all support him, man. Good.
Speaking of the
keep working.
Speaking of the UA Combine, our boy Darian Coleman coming in at number 6 for the QBs. So,
yeah,
top 10.
Yeah. Oh, this is Pop. That's
a senior. That's senior.
Hey, man.
Oh, it's Pops. Okay. Okay.
Yes. Tell the young man keep working, man. That's your hot take.
Hey,
look, that's hot take. Yeah, Pop. That's hot.
Love it.
Look at Ben talking to himself again
all the time. I don't know what internet goes. You talk
and you keep hitting that button, huh?
No, it doesn't by itself. It just goes internet connection. My internet's fine. What we do? All right. It
Pop Wiley, I don't think anybody would be upset with that.
Facts. I love it.
Honestly.
Man. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna go. I got 3. I got 3 hot takes, and I'm just making these up as I go along. As I'm saying it right now, because we can't say the same shit over. Look, this is just because I think Malachi is starting slot coming out of spring, not even week 4. I think Malachi takes it in the spring. I think and I told y'all if he wasn't
coming out Notre Dame, Malachi Tony's a starter.
Malachi Tony's a starter. Yeah, I think the way you felt about the linebackers, Joe, with the young, you know what I'm saying, the young blood revolution, feel the same way about this spot. You know what I mean? And I feel you on that, Josh Moore. But yeah, that one I think on same hot take. I think you know what I'm saying, Pruitt and Kelly are in that spot. If not taking it from the older cats, they, you know what I'm saying, right there behind them. The other ones aren't really hot takes. I think Markeith, you know what I'm saying, I think Markeith jumps in the portal, and I think Ray jumps in the portal. Those are, if we're gonna go hot, we're gonna go hot, dog. I had another one, but there's people that feel some kind of way. I think there's another cornerback that jumps in the portal too.
Corner or quarter?
Corner.
Corner.
Yeah, Emory Williams jumping in the portal isn't a hot take. That's like a consensus. That's like he's just getting his reps in Miami.
I didn't say that. I say his name. I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
That wouldn't be a hot take. There's a corner that a lot of people are high on that I think gets passed over by guys that got brought in. And when that rotate, you know what I'm saying? When that rotation isn't what that, you know what I'm saying, he might like, if he doesn't step up, hey man,
that means hit the purchase button, Polk.
Yeah.
that's what that means. That's what she's saying. Off topic, like go to the cart.
Go to the cart right now. Yeah.
And have it.
Also, Joe is wearing the same shirt. Just, you know what I'm saying? We don't plan this ever. It's just what we have. No, Muhammad, I'm not saying that. Look, for me, it's for these situations, and this is just my take on it. You know what I'm saying, y'all? For me, if it's been injuries or any other outside situation, sometimes I think players need a fresh start. So when you know what I'm saying, and you're going into year 3, you only have so many snaps to be able to make it to the league. If you're still not getting, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
That's just we haven't seen it.
We'll see after spring.
We'll see. I want to be dead wrong. I want him to lock down that nickel. I 100% do. But no, 3 years, fam. I can't go off huddle from 3 years ago that might be on standard television. I can't. It's got to be right now, dog. We saw what our secondary looked like last year. I can't be on some hope shit. I got nothing else. I'm good. Yeah, I'm talking. We good? Everybody good? Everybody settled? We out of here? Poke, you heard Poke. Y'all, everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Mrs. Poke said it right here. Y'all go to the website. Going to give you the QR code right here. Scan it, man. Check out the merch. Get, you know what I'm saying, the shirts that we're wearing right here and a bunch of other shit we're going to be cooking up for y'all. Oh, I got to take the comment off. Okay, my fault. That's me. Hold on, player. Hold on. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Scan that QR code right there.
QR code.
Scan that QR code. Also, the link is in the description in every single episode we do. You know what I'm saying? For the website, youheardpodcast.com. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Yo, Mr. Wiley, we got to talk, man. We got to talk. Hit us up, and you know what I'm saying, hit us up on Twitter. We got to definitely talk. I know you're excited for the season. Probably going to be at every spring practice that you possibly can be. Check the website. Appreciate y'all so much, man. We up out of here. Y'all got anything else? Y'all got anything? Y'all good? We good? An hour and a half we cooked up on this one. Appreciate y'all, man. We out of here. Peace.